Before we embark on this terrifying journey through the night, I strongly recommend you watch the video until the very end. There's a twist you won't see coming, and it's the key to understanding the horror we'll face together. Stay with me through this tale, and prepare yourself for a story you're unlikely to forget. Chapter 1, The Last Train. The clock struck midnight as Daniel pushed open the heavy metal door of the city's last train heading out to the countryside. The station was deserted, save for a few tired souls like himself, trying to make their way home or to faraway places that made the city's hum feel faint and distant. He was alone in his train car, except for a conductor who gave off an uneasy vibe. Daniel noticed how the man's eyes darted nervously as the train shuddered to life. The rhythmic clacking of the wheels against the tracks was oddly comforting, until the sound cut off abruptly in the middle of the journey. Suddenly, the lights flickered and then went out entirely. An unnatural howl echoed through the darkened train, far louder and closer than Daniel thought possible. His breath caught as the howl turned into a deep growl, followed by something heavy pounding against the train's walls. Daniel gripped the seat beside him, his mind racing as he heard faint whispers and scraping noises in the dark. Whatever was out there, it was something not human. The night had just turned into a nightmare. Chapter 2, Shadows on the Rails. The emergency lights flickered on, casting eerie shadows that danced along the train's narrow corridor. Daniel moved cautiously, heart pounding, as he tried to make sense of the strange noises. Passengers were nowhere to be seen, only abandoned belongings scattered on the floor. Suddenly, the train jerked violently. The growling grew louder, more aggressive, coming from the car at the end. Daniel knew he had to see what was behind the door, but dread weighed heavily on his chest. He edged toward the door and crept inside the last car. The air was thick with the smell of wet fur and something metallic, like blood. The moonlight piercing through the windows revealed scrapes on the seats and walls, as if something had fought for its life. Then, he spotted it, a large shadow slinking low on all fours, its eyes glowing like embers in the dark. A monstrous being, with the wild energy of a wolf but the intelligence of a man, snarled as it turned its gaze directly on Daniel. The beast was a werewolf, a creature born from nightmares, and Daniel's fight for survival had only just begun. Chapter 3, No Escape. Trapped in the train car, Daniel's mind raced as the werewolf stalked closer. It moved too fast, too quietly, and Daniel had no weapon, no allies. The conductor's nervous glances earlier suddenly made sense, but he was nowhere to be found now. Daniel looked for anything to defend himself, grabbing a loose metal rod from the floor. The creature lunged, its jaws snapping inches from his face. With every strike of the rod, Daniel realized that the beast was resisting, not just instinct, but pain. Slowly, the werewolf revealed a terrible secret: it was once a human, cursed to this monstrous form. As Daniel fought for his life, he saw the flickers of torment in the creature's furious eyes. The wolf's howl became less menacing and more like a plea. Daniel saw his own fear reflected in the creature's misery, and in that moment, a strange understanding passed between them. But the danger wasn't over. There was something else lurking in the shadows, something darker than the wolf on this night journey. Chapter 4, The Hidden Terror. Daniel's breath came in ragged gasps as he backed into a corner. The werewolf's eyes locked on his, filled with pain and rage. Suddenly, amid the shadows lurked another presence, something human but twisted by fear and madness. The conductor reappeared, revealing the truth. He was the source of the curse, a man who had practiced dark rituals in the remote woods where the train was passing. He had set the curse loose by accident, or maybe on purpose. As the werewolf howled again, the conductor began chanting an incantation, trying to control the beast. But the ritual faltered, unleashing a torrent of supernatural energy that ripped through the train, breaking glass and shaking the car. Daniel and the werewolf bolted through the trembling corridors, the conductor's shadowy magic chasing them. The train was no longer just a vehicle, it was a trap, a prison that was closing on all of them. The terror had reached its peak, and escape seemed impossible. Chapter 5, Dawn's Light. Just as the first light of dawn broke the horizon, Daniel and the werewolf managed a desperate leap from the moving train onto the cold gravel below. The ordeal behind them howled in the distance, echoing like a parting curse. Exhausted and wounded, Daniel looked back at the train disappearing into the morning mist. The werewolf's eyes softened, a silent thanks, as the creature melted into the forest shadows. Daniel would never forget that night, the howl of terror, the shadow of the beast lurking in the dark, and the human heart beating within it all. As daylight warmed his skin, he realized that some nightmares never truly leave you, they just wait until darkness falls again. Thank you for joining me on this terrifying journey inspired by Howl, 2015. If you want more stories that keep you on edge, be sure to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications so you never miss a new tale. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments section, and share this story with friends who love a good scare. Your support means everything. Until next time, stay safe, and watch out for the howl in the dark.